You are quite talented when it comes to flattery.
Flattery and groveling.
I don't need your flattery.
Welcome to another Talk Word Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to be your friendly language guide today. If you're curious about the hidden layers, origins, and real-world usage of everyday English vocabulary, well, you are in the perfect place. Today, we're taking a word you hear all the time and stripping it right down to its core to see how native speakers actually use it. So let me ask you a highly relatable question. Have you ever received a compliment that just felt kind of suspicious? You know exactly the feeling. Someone walks up, flashes a huge smile, and tells you how utterly amazing, brilliant, and talented you are. But deep down in your gut, your warning bells start ringing. You're thinking to yourself, wait a minute, why are they being so incredibly nice to me right now? What do they want? That specific uneasy feeling is exactly what we're exploring today. Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for today. 1. Defining the word flatter. 2. Compliment versus flattery. 3. Real-world context and usage. And 4. Keep learning with TalkWord. Starting off with Section 1, defining the word flatter and its word meaning. Looking at the dictionary definition, to flatter means to praise someone excessively or insincerely, especially in order to further one's own interests. Now, I really want you to pay close attention to those powerful adverbs. Excessively means going totally overboard. It's way too much. Insincerely means it's fake. They don't actually mean it. But the real kicker is that last part, to further one's own interests. You see, when someone is flattering you, the praise isn't actually about you. It's a strategy. It's all about what they can get from you. Now, to really own this word, you need to know how to build your own sentences with it. We've got 3 main word forms here. As a verb, it's flatter, like he tried to flatter the boss to get a promotion. As an adjective, we use flattering. You could say, she made a flattering remark about my presentation. And as a noun, the act itself is called flattery. There's actually a very famous English idiom you'll probably hear. Flattery will get you nowhere. It's exactly what you say when you catch someone trying to manipulate you with fake praise. Moving right along to Section 2, compliment versus flattery. Let's spot the difference. What's really fascinating here is looking at the precise situational differences between pure intentions and selfish motivations. A compliment is basically a gift. It is sincere, it's grounded in reality, and it has absolutely no hidden agenda. If I say, hey, you did a great job on that project, and I expect 0 in return, that is a compliment. Flattery, on the other hand, is a transaction. It's exaggerated, it's puffed up, and it almost always has a motive behind it. It's essentially the difference between someone giving you a high five and someone buttering you up right before they ask to borrow your car. Next up, Section 3. Real-world context and everyday usage. Picture this. You're sitting at your desk, minding your own business, and a coworker leans over and says, "Oh, you're the only one smart enough to solve this. Could you finish my report?" We have all met this person, haven't we? Notice the extreme language here. You are the only one smart enough. That right there is the exaggeration. And then, boom, the trap springs shut at the end. Could you finish my report? And this brilliantly illustrates our core concept. The true goal of flattery is very often a hidden favor. That coworker wasn't actually taking a moment out of their busy day to praise your brilliant intellect. No way. They were just using praise as a tool to avoid doing their own work. They were playing on your ego to get a favor. And you know, when you finally grasp this dynamic, a whole new layer of social interaction in English suddenly becomes crystal clear. You aren't just translating words anymore, you are literally translating human behavior. If you enjoyed peeling back the layers of the word flatter today, then you are absolutely going to love the TalkWord companion app. I highly encourage you to download TalkWord, where you can listen to deep podcast-style explanations of literally any English word. It is hands down the best way to keep building your confidence and sounding like a true native speaker. Before we go, I want to leave you with a little challenge for your everyday life. The next time someone walks up to you with a big smile and starts laying on the praise, take a mental step back and ask yourself, are they complimenting me or are they just flattering me? Keep your ears open, trust your instincts, and keep learning. Thank you so much for joining me in this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.